I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're speaking with an amazing author. His name is Dr. Arif Shaikh. He is the author of Healing Tips for the Mind, Body, and Soul. It is a beacon of inspiration, guiding readers towards unconditional love, forgiveness, and profound transformation. We're delighted to have the doctor join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Good River Print and Media for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like him by subscribing to our channel. Doctor and Jasmine, thank you both so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So good to see you here today. Your book is amazing. What made you decide to write about the topic of unconditional love and forgiveness, and as well as profound understanding?
Well, I started as a website. I used to write every day. Whenever I come across any patient, they inspired me. I used to put it on the website. And before I knew that, it became a book. So it is all the book is the healing tips come from my patient because they inspired me at any other encounter. Just like in Jasmine's case, I knew her from childhood. When she was 12, I wrote a healing tips because she was so naive and so innocent that I felt like I see God in her. And then when she met me one time that she is living in a shelter with 3 kids, that kind of boggles my mind. So I decided to work with her, give her an apartment, give her a job. Now she's graduated from nursing school with honors, and she got a reward, Daisy Award. So I'm so proud because I wrote a book and she is the book.
Wonderful, wonderful. So by putting the concept of profound and unconditional love into practice, you've helped change a life. And that's you, Jasmine. Tell us a little bit about your story.
It was very powerful because we more or less walk together, and I see raising 3 kids, full-time student, full-time working, 3 full-time job, and she was able to do it. She did it.
Wonderful, wonderful. What was your journey?
She is the book because she is the walking book. I'm the talking book. He's the walking book. Why don't you tell you about your journey?
Tell us a little bit about how the doctor was able to help you with his guidance and support.
Yes. So, me and Dr. Shaikh met when I was very young. Like you said, I was about 12 years old, and my home situation wasn't always great. But Dr. Shaikh saw a light in me at the time I didn't see within myself. My grandmother was Jewish, and my mother was Protestant. So growing up, religion wasn't really big in my household. However, growing up and meeting Dr. Shaikh and just finding that unconditional love and breaking in and really understanding that my love for God and my love for myself and for other people, it inspired me to come and help Dr. Shaikh with his patients and to give back to my community and become a nurse.
Well, that's wonderful.
Then I helped her because it was two-way. Because to grow with somebody, you have to feel other people's pain. And if you don't feel the pain, you won't understand. You will become judgmental. But if you love others, then you would love, learn, and be thankful to everybody. And I'm just thankful to Jasmine because I think she have a great career in front of her because the way she is going in such a short period of time, she transformed. It took me all my life to get where I am, and she got there right now while she's so young. It's amazing.
Exactly.
She liked to read things, and then she come and share with me. Just like the other day, she brought this book and she said that I'm amazed at how it changed me. You can just share that.
Yes. So Dr. Shaikh has School of True Knowledge, and he has amazing books that I like to go and read. And something that was very powerful to me was the power of God is with you at all times through the activities of mind, senses, breathing, and emotions, and is constantly doing all the work using you as a mere instrument. And I feel like God has given me my purpose, and I am a mere instrument.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. I'm glad to see things have come full circle, that the doctor helped you and now you're helping the doctor and both helping others together. It really is, a circle of life, circle of love. Tell us a little bit, doctor, about helping people with their emotional problems. It also will help with their physical health as well. People struggling to let go of resentment and anger, for example. Talk to me about that a little bit.
Well, very interesting encounter I have was with Jerry Sandusky. He was in the prison and I met him, and he was amazing. And he wrote me this letter after we had several encounters. Dr. Sheikh, your healing book has have extremely helpful and insightful to me. It's a great guide for difficult times for people everywhere. Certainly, it has helped me a lot with my circumstances. Many points taught me the foremost: we are all important, be grateful, find purpose through suffering, take care of moment, judge state of mind, control what you see, develop in immunity, offenses, condemnation, and put downs. Don't judge success by outcome, learn from others, and worship God through service, hard work, and love. Think positive thought, stay strong, and focus on the goal. You provide inspiration and guidance to so many of us. We so much turn when the so much turn against us. God send you as full of light and wisdom. Challenges after challenges has visited us. The words come through the clouds. You provide faith, hope, and love. It comes on a plate of humility. Your words turn trash into beauty. You have given me the reason to go on, the way to do it, and the genuineness to help everybody listen. Your words are remembered. Life is admired. Thanks, Jerry Sandusky. Now everybody thinks he's a beast, but I see a human being in him.
Yes, exactly. And that points to your empathy, and which
Right.
is why you're an effective doctor, is because it's more than just about what's in the textbooks. It's about
Right.
what's in your heart and what you see in other people.
Right. Human touch is the most important thing because whole humanity is one unit. Each human is part of me. If I hurt one human or myself, I'm hurting the humanity. If I'm serving myself or serving anyone, I'm serving the humanity. We are all one. I think if you're not human, we could be anything but human. So we become a better human every day. That's the message.
Do you feel like you've incorporated the Eastern philosophy into your life and into your practice?
Because just like what she said, this message came from Hindu book, and we had a concept that they worship many gods, but it says the same thing what the Bible, Torah, and Quran says. The message is the same. What's the first commandment? If you only understand and practice first commandment, you'll become a wonderful human being. But then again, we go and divide ourselves. Human is masterpiece, God masterpiece. And if I value myself, then I can represent him. And I will do what he wants me to do. And that will give me the purpose. Just like every patient, to me, I think he's a guest of God. He sent it to me. And just like Bible says, Jesus said, a physician thy heal self. How can I heal myself if I cannot treat my patient right?
Right.
So I think that being a physician, the big responsibility, and they should learn about spirituality and the holistic approach. Human touch is important. Otherwise, it will turn into factory work. And humans are no machineries. They are humans. Human touch is very, very important.
Exactly. We're more than just machines. You don't want just data points. You actually want to relate to a human being when you get into the doctor's office.
And that's the reason I decided to have solo practice so that I have control. I see how much time do they need. It's not that you are 10 minutes and out. No. Right. So the question is, everybody says it's not going to work, but now it advanced. Now we have a divine center, we have a wellness center, we have peace garden, and I have 2 websites. One for the soul, one for body, mind, and so the question is complete holistic approach. Human beings are very, very complicated, very delicate, but the question is, if you invest into them, you can work on a metal and you can turn into a beautiful product. But if you work on a human, you can turn into a spiritual being.
Absolutely. Doctor, before we leave you today, please give us one of your healing tips for the mind, body, and soul. Give a little advice to our viewers.
Well, don't underestimate yourself. You are God's masterpiece. And always remember, you was born as a human, revert back to become a human, and relive your life as you wanted it. It's not what you had learned, what has been told to you. Revert back to human being.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great advice. Wonderful note to leave you on. Dr. Arif Shaikh, author of Healing Tips for Mind, Body, and Soul. Thank you so much for joining us here today in Spotlight.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
And Jasmine, thanks for joining us as well.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.